Hello everybody! Koricon Nala here, and we're going to be looking at a teaser for a Tamil film called Imaikkaa Nodigal. Let me know if I pronounced that right. But before we get into that, I wanted to give a quick message to the friends and family of Reema Lagoo. She had died on Thursday due to a cardiac arrest, and she was Hindi's favorite mother. Actress that had been around since the late 70s, started in Marathi films, moved to Hindi films in the 1980s, early, like I think 1980. And there was a great article that I saw from Indian Express, which is where I got the picture from. And I have a link to their article in the description below. There was also a video in there of top 5 things that you should know about Reema Lagoo, which was great for me since I'm still learning about Indian film industry. But I wanted to give my sympathies to the friends and family of Reema Lagoo, and rest in peace. Imaikkaa Nodigal. So these posters look really interesting. I love rain. For those of you that have seen my previous videos, I'm interested in the way that people light rain. There's a bunch of different ways of lighting rain to get different kind of ambiance and look and the feel to the stock of the film. So whenever I see a poster that has rain in it, it kind of gets me excited, because I'm like, ooh, am I going to see rain in the teaser? Am I going to see rain in this movie, so I can analyze how it was lit and all this stuff? But and whether or not they used it properly for the context of the film. So this is only a 1:09 teaser, so I don't know how much we'll get in there. I do have English subtitles though, but I do like the look of this poster, especially the fact that they're holding the faces of the other people. So like the guy on the far left is holding, or right is holding the lady's face. You know, they're all holding each other's face. I find that interesting, and it is intriguing. You're like, oh, what is that about? So I do want to see what they got going on for us. But let's check out the teaser, and we'll see what they got for us. Whoa. Oh, I like the way that's filmed.
CBI officer Anjali Vikramadityanak ஒரு மெசேஜ். What message? இன்னும் நிறைய பணங்களை பொறுக்க ரெடியா தான்.
Thriller, mystery, I like
He's
that.
Playing a different game.
She's gorgeous. He looks intense. Oh, that's crazy. I like how they did that. Yeah, I like the way that was shot, that last scene with the camera under the water and they have the ice bucket and his face on top of the camera. Ooh, his eyes got really big. Yeah, the main lady, ooh, man, she's gorgeous. Whew. But I like the beginning of how it was shot. Let me show you what I was talking about. Like that. That right there, I love the way that looks. It's like a film noir. You know, you got the smoky, the black and white. Camera is really close up on the record player. The ambiance is really awesome, and I love that. Obviously, the whole film isn't filmed this way, but the fact that they're utilizing some of it, maybe in the beginning, like the beginning credits of the film, or just to showcase something that may have happened in the past, like or reference of something for the story, where they're just talking about what happened, so they reference back and they do black and white, which has been done multiple times to try and give a contrast so that people don't get confused of, is this present day or is this in the past? So if you talk about something and then show a scene and you put it in black and white, then everybody is like, oh, okay. If they see anything in black and white, then they know that this is not the present day. This has happened in the past, or they're referencing it from the past. I don't know if they're doing that, but that's what I've seen a lot with black and white. And this is very film noir. I love the way that that's shot. The rest of the movie, we didn't get any rain, but, oh, man, yeah, she's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I keep skipping right to her face. But the fight scenes are going to be a little over the top, but it doesn't seem like they're going to go too much. Just enough to make it a little unbelievable, but it doesn't matter. It's part of the fun of the action. And I do like these color schemes. You see all of the color is very well lit. It's outside, natural light, but they do have some key lights. You can see there's some key lights, or at least reflective panels on them to highlight what's in front. But all of the colors are very bright, vibrant, not too muted. And yeah, so it looks good. I'm curious. I want to know what the story, more about what the story is, but it seems like a thriller, and I like thrillers, mysteries. I love those kinds of movies. I would just wonder how much of that is going to be in the movie. Are they going to stay with that tone throughout the whole film, or are they going to make it somewhat of a masala film and have different tone in the beginning of the film and then change over to this in the second half? For something like this, I like some masala films, I do. But for something like this, I would rather them stay with that tone throughout the entire film. I would want the whole movie to be a big mystery thriller kind of film. I don't want... I think the tonal change in the middle, if you do this as a masala film, wouldn't work. I think the tone change would be too stark. And it takes away from the darker, stranger, mystery thriller parts. So my personal preference would be to have it be a straight thriller. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think? How did you like it, how it was filmed? Do you like these kind of movies? Do you not? Give me your opinions. Also, I'm doing a question. I'm going to start doing questions for every video. And today's video question came from Twitter, from Naveen Kumar. He says, what's my take on biopics? Lately there's been a surge in Bollywood. Even less deserving are made into biopics for money. I love biopics, but they do need to be made about people that are interesting or have some kind of historical, reference or value that you would want to do a biopic on them. That people would actually want to know their bio. But there's a lot of biopics that I do enjoy. The other thing about biopics is that a lot of times they put too much theatrical in there, in that they add things that never happened, or they over thematic, make it over theatrical to try and make it more interesting. I'm against that. I would prefer more of a realistic biopic, borderline on a documentary, because I love documentaries as well. So you can make it a little bit theatrical, that's fine. If you do it just a little bit here or there because you want to highlight a scene, but don't change things that happened in the person's life, or don't over dramatize things that don't need to be over dramatized. I would prefer more of a documentary style. I want to walk out of that movie, be like, oh wow, I want to know more about this person, and then when I go and research them, I don't find all this stuff that the movie did that never happened. I would rather a movie be a realistic representation of that person. But again, you need to do it about somebody that's interesting enough that we want to see a biopic on. So that's my take. But what did you guys think? Comment below, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends! And I will see you on the next video.